So speaking about LGBTQ youth in particular, what we know is that youth who've had at least one adult who accepts them for who they are, who accepts their chosen name and identity, their pronouns, and demonstrates no tolerance for shaming, rejection, victimization, or bullying, those youth have a 40% less likely, they're less likely to attempt suicide. And we know that youth who have high levels of family acceptance per their report are 2/3 less likely to report suicide ideation and suicide attempts. So as an individual, we can be an ally. We can be a supportive adult who cares for and accepts and respects the youth. What we do know is that there's other factors other than one's sexual identity, how they identify their gender. There's race, there's ethnicity, there's culture, there's religion. And when there is any acceptance of discrimination, those are multifactorial and really play a very detrimental role in one's risk level. So schools and communities should adapt full acceptance and no tolerance for bullying, shaming, victimization, ostracizing any individual based on their identity. Community-led solutions really do have the biggest impact. So having folks get together and kind of determine how they want to handle providing services such as homelessness prevention, mental health, and medical care, and levels of acceptance within their community will go further, and there will be more of a commitment with those factors. Organizations like the Trevor Project, which I mentioned, and also the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network have guidelines, model policies, and practices that allow schools and communities and youth serving organizations to really fully adapt and implement these practices. And that's part of our youth violence prevention efforts within the school as well, and part of our diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Things like having gay straight alliance clubs, creating safe spaces, and prohibiting bullying, as well as adopting CDC recommendations for medical health and safety within schools and within environments are really key. So, as an individual, we can state that we're an ally. We can accept folks and let them know that there's full respect and tolerance for who they are, and not allow and not accept any bullying, any discrimination, and any rejection.